Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jay here, coming to you with another commentary. And today I want to talk about something. I want to talk about like liars and things like that. Just to start this off. So what I was going to talk about is actually technically RCs for YouTube and people going to pick up quote unquote underrated players. And so I know everybody here has heard of. I'm not. This is just a close example, so don't think I'm like going straight at the team or anything. But everyone here knows of the Red RC that just came out and it just ended the 30th, and they've been releasing winners for a while. And I've noticed something pretty curious about it, and it's like they say underrated. It's not. It's a complete lie. So like anybody that's underrated, really, I mean, you've got no chance. Because if you look at it, the only people they've recruited, and it's been pretty obvious. Like, it's not like they even tried to hide it. It's been pretty obvious. Like, what was today's? Taste was L7 Sloth, and I'm not going at him. I enjoy his content. And then it was like Bacon and people like that. Like people that were already in a team. This is a quote from a good friend of mine who's also plays Xbox, but a good or an underrated player is not somebody who's already in a big team like Obey or a 100k plus team. That is not an underrated player. They're in a 100k plus team. And now, with like Scarce going with this whole spiel about, oh man, this RC is all about underrated players and all that sort of stuff. I just find that that's complete BS. That is, I mean, if you look at it, what have you seen in Scares' videos when he goes for shots? Oh, it's Slother Luck, L7 Sloth. Like, really? Does he think that we're not going to realize that any single RC that he puts out, that any single RC for a team that's been put out that is just, like, underrated players, they're just straight lying to your face. You shouldn't even bother with it. I mean, I don't even know why I bother with it. I think maybe for once they won't lie to the community that they try to, go with. But, I guess people just have a bad habit of lying to things about it, and then, when they go and, like, release winners for RCs, and it's no underrated players. I mean, I don't know what I don't know what they want us to think. Do they want us to just forget about it? I mean, because most people do. They just like, oh, well, I guess my RC wasn't good or anything like that. Or, they're looking for something different or something like that. But that's just complete bullshit. I mean, literally, if Scarce has not contacted you, you haven't won the RC. He's just doesn't care. I mean, it's not that he doesn't care, but whatever he says, he can't hold himself to that. If he says underrated players, he can't hold himself to that. People in big teams already are not underrated players. They are players that are known because that's how they got onto a big team. They started off as underrated players, and then they got somewhere, and they kept moving forward. But yeah, underrated players is not like... That's what Scarce says he wants to do. He says he wants to pick up underrated players. Maybe it's not Scarce, maybe it's other people, but you do not put out an RC for a big team and say it's for underrated players and then not pick up a single underrated player. I mean, I guess, am I the only person who like doesn't see that as a logic? Is my logic flawed? I mean, I don't understand it. But, I mean, for the future, like, if you see it like Phase 5 underrated players, it's bullshit. It's all rigged. It's just a rigged thing. It's only for it's so they can secretly bring up players they wanted to bring up. It doesn't even matter. Like, let's say I'm Sword J, 100k on my personal channel, and Red Gun Feeder. It's basically like I don't even have to try. I can hit 2 clips and they could be absolutely ass, or I could hit like an entire montage that's amazingly put together, great audio, nice intro. Either way, I'm gonna make it. If I'm doing well by myself, it's obvious I'm gonna make it. There's not even a chance. I mean, I guess there's a small chance if they decide like, oh well, I mean, for this entire fucking RC week, I've uploaded every single day. I hit a great RC. I had some really, really good bangers. I had an amazing, one of my best RCs I've ever put out was this red RC, the second red RC. And I mean, what does it go around? It does nothing. It doesn't show anything, because, you know, as long as you're not in a big team, or if your channel does not have, like, at least 50,000 subs, they're not even going to look at you. They're going to look